good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. You can see what this place is like. It's Gord, Your Hurtin' Hippie, and
I am Pasha. I am here. And
Yep.
It's snowy.
It's snowy, and we're on the way for him to go to school.
Yep.
And then I'll get back to y'all when I get home. You want to see what kind of a storm it was last night? I'm going to post something right after this, but I'm not sure you're going to see it very well. It was last night. The wind came in huge all night, and then snow is supposed to be all day.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing. Look over here. It's pretty cool. This is what it looks like from our view. It's so nice outside.
Okay, and don't forget to check out his channel. He just did something teaching people what he's been learning about math. I like that. A different kind of video. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know. Let him know.
Yep.
Peace and cheers.
Love and harmony.
There we go. Bye. Well, friends, this isn't going to, you aren't going to be able to see me. But wow, the wind is strong. Just I'd share that. Big storm coming in tomorrow morning. We'll find out. Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know yet until I compile it all together how dark that night video was, and then the difference a day makes the next morning, the street. Still, it's a winter wonderland out there, snow everywhere. Look, let's get rid of this background. Let's pretend that it's summer. No, let's pretend it's summer. And there we go. I know, Joey, you really like this background, so most of the time, this is what I'm going to be using until other people speak up and say what they want for a background. Remember, this channel is yours. I just drive. My friends, I want to thank everybody for the great feedback yesterday. I was a little nervous putting up my feelings on something that social justice warrioring is against. But one thing I found out, most of you, doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on, don't really care a lot for all this posturing by the left. Even if you're on the left, you don't seem to care too much that you're on the left. You know what I mean? You don't seem to care too much about all this, oh my goodness, let's take offense to all this stuff. And I'm glad, because it is somewhere in the middle, doesn't matter on right or left, where we can get back to reality and a society that works for the majority of people. It can never work for 100% of the people, and that's what we've got to realize. Yes, those outliers, we need to look after them, we need to be socially caring, and make sure that society doesn't give them undue hardships. But we should not be compelled to do so. And things have changed yet again for me. I do not have a week to myself like I expected this week. I still got doctors tests and stuff like that is tomorrow. Today's a quiet day at home, except I gotta go get Pasha after school, and I've just been informed I'm actually going to have Pasha all week long. With his mom moving and with this winter hitting, it just seemed appropriate that he just stays here and stays out of the way, because she works all day and then she's got to move at night with her guy. And hey, If you can't help someone who's close to you, who can you help? That's the hippie in me. So, because of that, I will not this week be doing, I will probably be doing a Hippie Unplugged for those Patreon supporters for sure. It's the beginning of another month. Time to do it. Speak up now or you'll get what you get, which you usually do anyway, and you guys are always great about it. I will probably get that done, but as far as doing and I do have an unboxing from Canada's Finest coming up too. I've got some gummy bears coming, I've got some pet treats coming, and I think I've got some super skunk coming. So there is a bunch going to happen on this channel, so don't forget to click that bell because you want to be notified. You may not come and look at every video when you get notified, but at least with that notification, I've learned to do it with a lot of y'all too. Coffee. That walk this morning, that walk was cold but fun. Cold but fun. And I'm going to share a little something. Yeah, let's just make it a potpourri today, a mix, a conglomerate of blah blah, if you know what I mean. Oh, that coffee tastes good today. Yes, okay, let's back up a year. Over a year ago, my ears and my nose started to block. And it got pretty bad. I went to the doctor, they looked, they said, no, you don't. Like, I was worried about, growths and stuff in that area, because I had heard that cancer in that area is very, very rare, but I got scared. They told me, no, you're having some kind of rhinitis or sinusitis, and we wanted to keep it all natural, so we've been doing neti pots, where you pour the liquid in one nostril and it comes pouring out the other, a salty liquid, back and forth. I did that for a long time. I still do that once in a while. Long story short, too late, but long story shorter is for a whole year, I've gone to the doctor 3-4 times. We have not beat it. My ears aren't as badly plugged as they used to be, but they didn't clear up. My nose didn't clear up. And it could just be, we'll talk about it on Wednesday, but it could just be long-term damage that I caused to my nose from a brief bout, about a 1 year, less than a year bout of addicted to cocaine. Bad thing, never try it. If you have, don't try it again. Of course, you do you. I'll do me. I'll never touch the stuff. And if anyone ever laced a joint with it and gave it to me, I'd be some mad. No, I don't want to touch that stuff anymore. But anyways, back to this. The last time I went to the doctor, she said, well, we've gotten it only so far. I told her CBD really does. I take my CBD in the morning and it seems to clear up. And then it starts getting a little worse. And then CBD in the afternoon seems to clear it up. But when it clears it up that I can breathe. But it's stuffy. It's stuffy and it doesn't feel comfortable, Kind of like there's something blocking there when you swallow and stuff. And she said, you need to try some antihistamines. And I said, you know how I feel about prescription drugs and pharmaceuticals. I just don't like trying them. I don't like trying something new. And she said, well, we got to get to it, so why not just try an over-the-counter Claritin non-drowsy and give it a shot. So I said I would try. And that was many months ago. And I even, on the way home, bought Claritin non-drowsy. I didn't open the package till yesterday. But I decided I'm going to see her tomorrow, so I better at least give it a try. And then I could tell her, it doesn't work at all. I got to tell you two things about it. And the first thing is, I hated it. I hate the feeling. It's like years ago I tried Tylenol cold tablets. And all it did was just pump me up like heavy adrenaline and a little shaky in the hands, and the heart felt like it was going faster, you know? And this gave the same feeling. I didn't like it. My anxiety peaked and spiked. I came very close to a couple of panic attacks, or anxiety attacks, more like it. Panic attacks come without warning. Anxiety attacks, just the buildup of anxiety, and then it just explodes inside you. It was hard. It was hard. But the other side of that shoe is, it took about 5 or 6 hours, but I took it at 2 in the afternoon. During the evening, my sinuses felt like they were clearing, and my ears started to pop, and they felt like they were clearing. And I had not a great night's sleep. It really interrupted my sleep, did not let me sleep. But unlike other nights, the thing that interrupts my sleep is not being able to breathe well. Finding a position that you can lay your head where you can actually breathe and go back to sleep. That's usually my difficulty. Last night my difficulty was I just couldn't sleep. It was like I'd had 10 cups of coffee, and I don't drink that much, nor do I drink coffee at night. A few sips just for the flavor. So now I'm in a quandary. What do I do? Do I start taking this stuff and learn to live? I do know that like any drug, over time the side effects will get less and less, but I can't stand those side effects. And was it because last night the anxiety just got to me so much that I took quite a few big hits of THC to try and get past it, and got past it. So what cleared up my nose? Was it the THC and CBD? Was it the antihistamine? Was it both? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to take it today. I'm going to see how the day goes. I don't have to do anything today except for go get Pasha at 3 o'clock and then make a simple supper at home tonight. So we'll play it by ear. We'll talk to the doctor tomorrow, see what happens. Anyways, we are near the end. I've been long in the tooth again. Long in the tooth is actually just old. I've been old. No, I am old. So let's get on to little known facts. And yes, I've found a site, but it's difficult to use. So I'm only printing one at a time. And it is, the actual fact didn't print, but I remember it. It is illegal in Switzerland to own only one guinea pig. You can have 0 guinea pigs, but you can't have one. You have to have 2 or more. This is because guinea pigs are social animals, and they are considered victims of abuse if they're alone. Wow. And we thought social justice was taking us places. And pteronophobia is the fear of being tickled by feathers. Weird. Pteronophobia. Friends, you heard it here first. You heard it here last. You probably won't hear it anywhere else. Peace and cheers, love and harmony. Catch you on the other side. Look for somebody without a smile today. They need yours. It's beautiful. Peace.